The subject is that women don't deserve 50% in a divorce.
Why would they?
What up? Before the video starts, I just want to say, yay! This is the second channel. We've only reached 10, but yeah, it's whatever. If you want the real stuff, go check out the real stuff on the main channel. So let me know, either in the comments or messages or however anyone contacts me. Let me know how we should celebrate at 10. I did it on my other channel. I'm gonna do it here too, bro. Come on, stop lagging. Okay, all right, get back to the video. Oh, come on, let me do it. Let me do it. Okay, get back to the video. There we go. Okay, it's lagging every 5 seconds. My goodness. Drizzle recording this. The topic is women don't deserve 50%.
I think without knowing the individual circumstances of what, say, for example, a divorce would be, you can't really decide whether they deserve 50% or not. It's purely dependent on the individual circumstances.
Of course, there are exceptions to the rule, but we can't just only see that as the way to calculate things. You can always calculate. Well, see, this is one I haven't really prepared for. Well, you can always calculate how much a man makes. You can't calculate how much that roast beef was worth. You can't put a price on that. You can put a price on how much he made in a year. You can put a price on how much that house is worth. You can't put a price on doing the dishes. If she chooses to be a stay-at-home wife, if she chooses to play that role, you can't put a price on something like that. A 5-year relationship doesn't work out. I can't say what I think. 25% if it is a relationship that's 7 to 10 years. If it's any longer, then sure, you can give a little bit more, but that's up to the choosing of the one who's still making money. Not up to the person who doesn't make any money at all, talking about, I'm an independent woman getting child support and alimony. So, but that's just a common thing that is public data. There was actually it was a video court case that was put up to where the man was making $35,000 a year. And most cases, most divorces they've increased, but there's a 50 to 60% are initiated by the woman. And most of the time it's just for money, because the courtrooms actually benefit from putting it in favor of the woman, because they get a cut of the money as well. But in this particular case, I'm not trying to operate on extremes, but this case was, everything. Yeah, I agree. Everything's case by case, but it proves to the factor that this is too many times, and this is actually something that you can look up on the I'm probably butchering the name of it, but it's public data for U.S. court cases. So you can have Henry versus Ford or something like that, and you can see the cases. You can read the entire synopsis of everything that points out. But this one was on video and then put into a public case. It was, the man was making $35,000 a year, and he had custody. He didn't have full custody of the kids, but he was the one who had the kids and had to take care of them. And he was paying child support to the woman who was making $200,000 a year. She was making $200,000 a year and had full custody, but left the kids with him. But I just thought that was a kind of a funny case to bring up, because her mouth was agape, because it's all about spite. They're using the kids as a tool, so the relationship wasn't there. What's recommended is putting a prenup. You put a prenup right there, and it's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna slap a prenup right here. It's like, why would you get a prenup? You don't trust me? Why do you get car insurance? Why do you get health insurance? It's just in case. So in case the relationship doesn't work out, he ain't hurting, she ain't hurting, nobody's hurting. And this way, everybody's happy, because, not all relationships last a lifetime. Sometimes they don't work out, but you can go your separate ways without worrying about, who's going to, take the PlayStation or something. You don't have to worry about that. But now that I've put that all into context and I put that in a file, I'm handing that to you. What are your thoughts back to me, on a topic such as that? Do you have anything else that you wish to state about that?
I guess all I was saying is just adding to what I said before. individual circumstances, but it should be independent on your color, your gender, everything.
So
Everything that's relevant to how you make money, where you are financially, and what's going to happen moving forward.
yes, I
Is this going to mean that you're gonna? Is this going to mean that you're stuck with kids that you won't be able to provide for?
most.
That sort of thing.
I know in the UK, I don't know the exact number because I'll put it up on the screen, but the majority of cases where there's full custody and child support generally falls in the lines of the woman 80% of the time. I'll put the resource on the screen so you can actually see what that is. And for the US, this is, it's no different, not the same number, but it's no different that it's in favor of the woman the majority of the time. Case by case is different, but the majority is put in favor of the woman because the courts benefit from it. So I can definitely see your point of view where it's case by case, and I can definitely see where the majority fall in line. So it's kind of a mixed bag for all of us, I want to say something, but it sucks because I want to say something, but I can't give my opinion. I can't give my opinion.
Really give your opinion while you're not recording.
Yeah, but boy. The subject is that women don't deserve 50% in a divorce.
Why would they?
Why should they? What did they contribute financially or through hours of work? What did they contribute? You walk in, you don't get a free pass. You don't get his stuff because you exist. No. Go ahead.
Don't get married.
Wouldn't it be better if there was a shared commitment, or if you really had to leave and you were married for 25 years, or not 5 years, 7 years or so? Wouldn't it be better for the man who's still working, mind you, she isn't, who's still paying off all her bills and she isn't? If we're talking financially, if we're talking emotionally, if we're talking in multiple areas, the man contributes one thing, but the woman's got to contribute too. But if she's not contributing as much, especially if the men and women are in the same tax bracket, would it be better if it was, women get 25%?
Well, I don't think they just get married without the government putting their hands in each other's pockets, so it's not 50-50.
Like a prenup.
They came
A
in
prenup.
with and then they leave.
Yeah, a prenup. That's what you're talking about. A prenup. That means if you separate, you don't take any of his stuff, and she doesn't take any of your stuff. Is that something that you may find yourself agreeing with or disagreeing with?
Well, I'm married.
Did you get a prenup?
No, I just put a ring on her finger. And we said that was love.
I mean, that's how most marriages would go, though.
Ooh. See, people look down on prenups. It is that security factor. It's that peace of mind. And if you do that, and let's say long term it doesn't work out, nobody's hurting. Nobody's financially hurting. Nobody's liable for anything. No, there's no heavy courtroom mess. It's just a simple thing. How long have you been married?
3 years.
Congratulations.
Or since we met in 2014.
Ah, nice. How long have you been making these fart jokes?
All my life.
All right.
To laugh.
That's a man of his word. By that whole.
Day one, popped out of the womb.
That's gross. 78% of divorces in the U.S. are initiated by the woman. Have you ever heard a single case of a woman saying, "Oh, that's too much money"? A foolish son is a grief to his father, and bitterness to her who bore him. To punish the righteous is not good, nor to strike the princes for their uprightness. He who has knowledge spares his words. A man of understanding is of a calm spirit. Even a fool is counted as wise when he holds his peace. When he shuts his lips, he is considered perspective. That was from Proverbs 17:25-28. So in this video, I say a lot of things. Well, because it's an interview, you're supposed to create questions to create a discussion. For all the things that you're saying on the internet and all the things that you're trying to put out, if you can show this to your parents, if you can show this to your mother or father and not feel shame then you know it's something good. But if you feel ashamed about what you're saying online and what you're doing, you know you're not in the right position. We shouldn't harm people for wanting to do right, at least in their own eyes, but at least do right in general. We shouldn't try to point out their faults. Oh, you're doing this. Oh, you're doing that. That's easy. That's easy stuff. Oh, hello. And for most people, they will spare their words if they have, some knowledge to hold on to it. Even someone who's, kind of dumb, who just, lays back, is able to be deemed as smart, even though, they're kind of bundle of rocks. So I want you guys to take this video with a grain of salt. All right. I want you guys to enjoy it. Hit the milestone. Congratulations. This is great. I have yet to be canceled on Twitter and Reddit, which is great. That means I can still share it with more people.